So here's how I'd help Waldo earn an extra 25k in his monthly recurring revenue in 90 days with the Skool community without any ads. Alright, and guys, if you've got a Skool community yourself, make sure to keep watching this video till the end because you're going to get a lot of insights that you can use for yourself too. Alright, so let's get straight into the video. So in this video, I'm going to be covering these topics. So firstly, who is Waldo, right? Then his current offer structure, the problem with that, the solution to that, and lastly, the worst case scenario maths after implementing the solution. Alright, so yeah, let's get started. So firstly, who is Waldo? So he's got around 37,000 followers on Twitter and he posts about AI, ChatGPT, prompts and stuff like that, right? So he's got two communities on Skool. The first one he has is for $197 a month, right? And the second one is for $8 a month. And I'm not really sure if this is something that he recently did, like charging $8 per month for this community, because as you can see here, it's a public group. So, and in his Skool about page bio of this group, he's mentioned that this community is free, right? So I think he recently changed it to $8 per month, but yeah, that's it, right? Now, this is what his current offer structure looks like, right? So he's pushing 3 offers at the moment, right? So first one is this, which is his $347 one-time payment offer, right? So in this, people get access to this community, right? The Skool community, and the courses attached with it and these things, right? Now, the second thing is his $197 community, right? So like I mentioned earlier, and in this community, he's offering some advanced things, right? So if you go right here, you will see he's offering 25,000 AI prompts, right? 30 plus categories with over 25,000 AI prompts and stuff like that, right? Now, lastly, he's got his free or $8 per month community in which he's also offering prompts and stuff like that. So these are his current offers. Now there's a big problem with this, okay? So the problem is that he's got too many offers. And guys, you need to understand that for a specific offer, you need to have a specific funnel, right? So if you've got multiple offers, that means you've got to have multiple funnels, right? Because the thing is that one funnel will usually work for all kinds of offers, okay? And when you've got multiple offers pushing at the same time, it hurts your messaging as well, right? People get confused on which one to buy, right? So this is why it's super important to just push one offer until you hit a ceiling with that current offer. Okay, so the first problem is that he's got too many offers, which means complicated funnels, right? Now this is resulting in low sales. Now he's already like generating sales for his digital products, but it could be much more. It could be way more than that if he had one offer in the front end. Okay, now second problem is that his content and the offer he's pushing don't really align. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So if you go to his Twitter page, you'll notice that he's mostly posting content related to how he made money with digital products. Okay, so he's kind of talking about his journey and giving some free resources to help people do the same, right? But if you look at his offer is about getting better at AI, right? There's kind of like a misalignment between these two things. And guys, here's the thing. If your content is about a different thing and your offer is about a different thing, people will get confused on what you are exactly trying to sell, okay? So these are the two main problems with his current offer structure. Now, here's the solution. So firstly, he needs to ensure that he's introducing a new content-aligned offer, okay? Because now people will buy more since now the messaging and the positioning of his offer is clear, right? So if his offer is about selling digital products and how he made money with it, a potential offer could be how to make $10,000 per month selling AI chatbots, because this is something that I picked up from his recent post. So yeah, this could be a potential offer, right? How to make $10,000 per month selling AI chatbots, right? And also one more problem in his current offer is that there is no transformation attached, right? So if you look at the most successful offers, right, be it in any industry, you'll notice that there's always a transformation attached. It always takes person from the current situation to their design situation, right? Now, the thing is that the bigger the transformation, the more money you can make, because the more money you can charge for that, right? Now, here, in this case, the transformation could possibly be no knowledge about AI tools to getting knowledge about AI tools. But that's not really that big of a transformation. But if the transformation is making average money every single month with their jobs, right, to making $10,000 per month without even showing the face, right? So this is now a very big transformation. This is why if he had his offer around a big transformation, right, something that he's also personally achieved, he would make a lot more money, right? So firstly, this is why what I would do if I were to help him out, I would introduce a new content aligned offer, right? And this is what his offer would include. So more modules on how they can achieve the transformation, which will probably include guiding them step by step on how they can go from here to here, right? Then the existing deliverables, so the existing prompts he's offering inside his community, right? So that will be still there, plus one weekly call. Okay, so one weekly call will be introduced, right? Then all the bundles. So now what we're going to do is combine all his offers into this one unique offer, right? Because the more offers you have, like I mentioned earlier, the more complexity it will create in your business. Okay, so this is why we're going to combine everything so that the value increases and hence we can increase our price as well. Now, Waldo is currently also running a $197 per month community, like I mentioned earlier. So what we could do is that we could just price this new offer at $197 per month. Okay, but instead of just giving people prompts and stuff, which he's doing at the moment in his $197 per month community, we will be giving them more modules, one weekly call per week, and all the bundles, right? So the bundle offer that he has got right here, we'll also be giving that in this community offer. Okay, so what this is going to do is increase the value of the offer so much that people would happily pay $197 every single month, right? But in the previous case where he was just offering prompts and stuff like that, people would think twice before paying $197 every single month, right? Because prompts are not that much valuable in comparison to this transformation. Now, this offer will also have a 3-day free trial, right? But with limited access so that people can just see if this is something that they want to achieve. And this also acts as a really good risk reversal, right? Now, the last thing we would do in his offer is actually not the last thing, but the second last thing is dissolve the other offers. So all the other offers he's pushing right now, right? These will be dissolved, okay? Now, the last thing we would do is actually introduce a high ticket offer, right? Now, the high ticket offer, the pricing that I'm thinking of should be around $1497. Okay, now this will be a one-time price, not per month, but a one-time program price, right? In which he will offer more access to him, probably one-on-one access, right? Exclusive training videos, which people can't really find in his $197 per month community, and some action plans, all right? So some done for you things, right? So this is going to increase the value of the offer, right? So people will, again, happily pay $1497 for it, right? So if his offer structure is now structured like this, he will make so much more money because now there will be no confusion, clear messaging, and high value, right? Perfect. Now, the second thing that I would do is actually recreate his funnel, and I will optimize it for simplicity because simplicity scales and complexity fails, right? Now, this is what his current funnel looks like. So he's currently driving all the traffic from his Twitter posts, right, to the $347 bundle. So he's got this link in his bio, right? So he's not promoting it, but people who just visit his profile, right, they click on the link and probably they buy from there, right? So in my opinion, that's what he's doing to actually get sales for the $347 bundle, right? And the second thing he might be doing is driving all the traffic from his free assets, right? So he's posting those hand raiser posts in which people have to comment to get the free asset, right? Now, what my guess is that from his Twitter post, he's delivering the free assets, and the free assets are optimized to sell people to his paid communities, right? So the paid communities that I mentioned here, it's optimized to sell people onto that, right? So, but this is just an assumption because I tried funnel hacking his funnel, but couldn't really do that because I didn't receive any messages after commenting the word. So yeah, that's that. Now, here's what I think his new funnel should be, right? Now, this is optimized for maximum sales and simplicity. Now, this is what his new low ticket funnel would look like. Now, low ticket funnel, I mean for his $197 per month offer, right? So this is what it will look like. Sending all the traffic from his Twitter. So this is just an example, right? So this is a screenshot from his Twitter post, right? So sending all the traffic from Twitter posts like these to an opt-in page. Now, this is again, like these two pages are just an example, right? So there's this guy called Philip Johansson. I just took screenshots of his sales page and his opt-in page because this is something that will really work well for Waldo as well, right? So this is just an example. So he would send all the traffic from his Twitter post to this opt-in page by DMing them, right? And then after someone gives their email on the opt-in page, they would get redirected to the sales page, right? On the sales page, what's going to happen is he's going to have a VSL, right? So a 12 to 15 minutes VSL, which will be optimized to sell people to his $197 per month paid community, right? So this has to be carefully planned, but it sells like crazy. So this is something that would be included in the sales page. And the other thing would be the sales copy, right? So if the person doesn't really get convinced with the VSL, right? They're gonna definitely convince with the sales copy, right? So these are the two main things that's gonna be included in the sales page. Now, when someone clicks on the buy now button or call to action button, they will be redirected to his $197 per month community on Skool, right? And we're gonna also optimize this, right? So when we introduce a new offer, the Skool page, this whole page, is gonna be optimized for conversions, right? So that if people, let's say, discover him through Skool, right, they know who Waldo is and how we can help them and accordingly sell them, right? So we're going to optimize the Skool page. We're going to probably have like a video sales data right here, a main video sales data, and the Skool page copy, and then some copy right here as well, right? But after they click on the pages button, they're going to simply get redirected to this page, right? From where the sales is going to happen, right? So yeah, this is his low ticket funnel. Now the high ticket offer funnel could be something like this. Now, before I explain his high ticket offer funnel, let me be clear that his high ticket offer would only be available to the people inside his low ticket community. Reason being that high ticket stuff is easier to sell to people who have already bought from you, right? So this is kind of like your exclusive offer, which you only want to keep for a handful of people, right? Because you're going to be doing one-on-one mentoring, one-on-one coaching, or just providing more access to you, and you can't really afford to provide access to everyone, right? So you're going to have limited spots for this, and you want to make sure that you're working with the highest quality people. So this is why his high ticket offer would only be available to people inside his low ticket community, right? So his funnel will look like this. From his low ticket community, we're going to funnel people to the VSL application page. Now, this is again just an example, right? Now, the VSL application page will look something like this, right? So firstly, there will be an application, right? And under the application, there will be some case studies of one of those students, right? And stuff like that. And then once someone completes the application, they're going to be redirected to watch a video, right? Before the call. Okay, now this video will basically be meant to sell people on the high ticket offer. Okay, now after they're on the call, basically it's the sales reps hops on the call and just sells them, right? So low ticket community to VSL application page and then to the sales call. This is what his high ticket offer funnel would look like. Now lastly, what I would do is actually launch his new $197 per month offer inside his free community, right? Not free, but $8 per month community, and then start to dissolve it. Because the thing is that inside this community, I noticed that there were a lot of inactive members, right? So that means we also have a lot of unqualified prospects inside this community, right? And like I mentioned earlier, the more offers we have, the more complexity it will create, right? So to remove unqualified prospects while maximizing sales, this is what I would do. Firstly, I would ask the people inside this community if they are interested in learning about the new offer, right? So there's obviously a specific process we follow to do that. But yeah, this is the first step that I would do. And then if many people agree, we'd start hyping people inside this community, right? For the launch, which will be for 20 to 30 days, right? So we'd start hyping people for 20 to 30 days and then we'd launch, right? Now, we're going to launch with a very special offer for people inside this community, right? Now, we're going to be only giving away this special offer to the people inside this community. Reason being that the people inside this community have already shown some kind of interest. They are interested in what Waldo has to offer, right? So this means they will be more easy to convert, right? So this is why we're going to launch with a special offer. And this is just an example of the offer, like 30 spots at $125 per month for just 72 hours, right? And in addition to the special offer, we're going to also be placing setters inside this community so that we can actually start converting the people who were not able to hop on the special offer to the $197 per month community offer. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Like these are some things I would do, and obviously I would implement other loan strategies as well. But yeah, this is one of the loan strategies that I'm planning to do, right? And now let's look at the worst case scenario math. Okay, so considering we're going to be charging $197 per month for his new offer, and we want to make 25,000, right, in MRR, that means we would need 126 sales. Okay, and we would not really need these sales every single month, because the thing is that it's easier to sell to people who have already bought from you, right? So we just need to kind of make these sales once and then work on making these people pay the same amount again and again and again, rather than attracting new people to pay this amount. I hope that makes sense, right? Now, the math I'm about to show you is considering we've got no email list, which I know that Waldo has, but let's consider his no email list, right? Considering Skool just out of the blue decided to ban this free community and we only have got Waldo's Twitter, right? And considering we haven't launched the high ticket offer yet, Okay, now these are some screenshots from Waldo's profile to calculate the average comments he gets on every post, right? So according to these screenshots, he gets around 725 comments on these types of posts. Okay, now let's say we launch this new offer by making a VSL Twitter post, right? So something like this, and according to the average comments, let's just say he gets 725 comments on this post, right? Now, considering a 1% conversion, only a 1% conversion, that means he will get 7 sales from this post alone, right? So considering that, we would need 18 VSL Twitter posts to reach 126 sales and 25,000 in monthly recurring revenue, right? So with just 18 posts and correct systems installed in his Skool community, he could easily add an extra 25k in the next 90 days, right? So yeah, guys, these were just 3 out of 10 things I would implement for him if we were working together and growing the Skool community. And other things basically include the Skool about page optimization, adding Instagram to get more traffic, implementing back-end marketing, email marketing to maximize sales, and having an affiliate strategy so that he can add an extra 25k, sorry for the typo, he can add an extra 25k way faster than introducing a referral strategy so that his customers market his community for him and he doesn't really have to do much work, right? Management and retention systems, because the thing is that it's easy to get customers, but it's harder to actually keep them, right? So in this, we're going to be focusing on how his members can actually love the community and keep paying him month after month, right? And then product development so that he can create the best community on Skool and much more things, right? So yeah, I hope this video actually helped you, Waldo, if you were watching this, and it also helped you guys who have got their Skool communities. Hopefully it gave you some insights on how you can grow your community as well, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it from my end, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.